in or someone crashed into you, you're not going to have an injury. The worst injury we've had in this was a snapped wrist, but that was because the person put the hand outside the vehicle, and you're not allowed to put your hand outside the vehicle, because basically he put his hand out when he was driving, and it got caught, and he broke his wrist. But he still survived, he only got a broken wrist. We've had worse accidents by people spectating. Someone fell downstairs and broke their leg, who came with us spectating, and somebody else got a bit of a shock because they got too wet, and we had to get them in the ambulance, because we have full ambulance service at the races. Okay girls, can we come over and take the lid off please? Because we've got, this comes off, this clips on and off. Okay girls, can we come over and take the lid off please? Okay.
That looks so uncomfortable.
It's not uncomfortable. No, well, in the race, you only allow, every driver's got to do a certain amount of time. The maximum is 30 minutes. So the maximum time in the vehicle's 30 minutes, because we have 6 drivers and you've got to use them all. People try to cheat and just do 15 minutes, but you can't. You've got to do at least nearly 20 minutes, at least. So 30, we do 3 30s in each race, because there's 6 drivers, because we do 2 races. Basically what you've got here is, you've got batteries. You've got a battery here. Can you see this? This is a battery.
Yeah, it's just a little bit behind.
So. Okay, we've got a battery, and these girls now, where are they? Can you bring the batteries over, girls? We're going to change the batteries because these are dead. We've been driving this around the back on our team at the back. Okay, flip the batteries off. Don't forget to disconnect the cables. We've isolated the vehicle. We've disconnected the switches because it's 24 volts, but it's quite high ampage. We've got a 60 amp. We've got a 60 amp fuse because we're talking serious high power. These are heavy batteries. They are gel batteries. Anybody know what a gel battery is? Where you might find a gel battery apart from on this vehicle? No one know where a gel battery is? Probably in your phone. There's probably one in your phone or something similar, but it's only a little one. These are huge. These are off cars. Won't come off. We're jammed. We're jammed. We've got a jam up. There you go. Up you go. By the way, we have suits. We wear full suits during the races. The teams all have to wear a suit. We have our name, Hilbury, on the back, and all the information, like advertisements. You also must wear a full face crash hat, because if you do turn over, you could have a serious injury. Because this is going, because it's an endurance race, it goes between 30 and 40 miles an hour. But if you get a spill or a turnover at 40 miles an hour, it's quite dangerous. If you look at a car, a normal car, if it has an impact of 40 miles an hour, there's a good chance the person you hit will be dead. If it's 20 miles an hour, they probably will survive. That's how dangerous 40 miles an hour is. Okay, now we should be able to maybe run this up. The fan, that's a fan you can hear in the background, because we've got a cooling fan. So in the race we have 2 different speeds. We can have full power, but when you come into the pit lane, you can only go up to 5 miles an hour. So that's governed down, because in here we've got speedometers, we've got fan on-off switch, we've got brake switches, because it's got to have a brake. We took the brake off at the moment because the brake goes here, the brake light, but it's actually broke. So we're repairing at the moment in the club. Everything else is working as it does in the race. The tyre pressures, do you think we have hard or soft tyre pressures? Who said hard? Why do you think we have hard? Why do you think we have hard tyre pressures? If you blow something up like a big balloon, a thin balloon, if it's nice and hard, less surface when you touch the road gives you less friction. So basically, when this is going, the less contact with the road gives you less friction, so you'll go faster. So we have it as hard as possible. We blow these up to 60, 80 pounds per square inch. What's that missing? Yeah, language, I don't know. I do pounds per square inch. It's what is it? It's like Newton meters? Newton meters. You're in science, you'll do Newton meters. I work in, because I'm old, I do old numbers. So we do 60 pounds per square inch, but it's in Newton meters. It'll be half. That'll be about 32, I think, because it's £2 in an inch, isn't it? £2 in a 2 things in a pound. Two in a pound, 1 kilogram, whatever. Right, so there you go. That is your layout. On the front here, we have an impact foam. Believe it or not, how much do you think that piece of foam cost? Anybody want to price what do you think that foam cost?
£10,000.
No, not £10,000. Behave.
100,
Who said 100?
Me?
It was £100 that piece of foam. It's a specialist foam, it's being tested. One of the boys in the club drove into the fence over there, into the tree. He ended up with a few bruises and bangs, but the car survived. All we got was a little dint, because it's sponges, and this is designed to crumple up. You can see it's a bit crumpled to take the impact out of a crash. What else have we got? Safety wise, we've got 4-way seat belts. Now these were bought from a company in Southampton that actually builds racing cars that actually go 100 miles an hour. So we're okay with these. It's a 4-point safety harness. One of the problems we do have with this is if you're in the car, right, and you put your harness on and it's not tight, they won't let you go out. So it's got to be tight. So we've just come into the pit lane. We need a volunteer. Right, jump in there. Faye, would you help her get strapped in there, please? Girls, help us strap in, strap in. Get rid of the helmet. You might want to put it on though.
And then just shuffle your legs down.
So basically, this is somebody who's a driver. We've changed drivers. She's changing position.
Put that on if you want. Turn on.
You have to have gloves. You have to have a helmet. Okay, sort it out. Make sure it's nice and tight, because they get checked by the marshals to make sure that you are safe and there's no way you can fall out of the vehicle, no way it can turn over and kill you basically.
There you go, okay? Other way, wrong way. That way, hold that. Wait,
Stick a pair of gloves on it. No, shouldn't we? We use mallets as quick jacks, so we're quick to jack up the vehicle. Right, girls, can you put the lid back on, please? This all has to be done in seconds, by the way. We're doing it slow because these people are not used to it. The quicker we do it, the quicker you get back out. We usually do it about 4 or 5 seconds as a changeover when we're going. Because they won't let you back on the track unless.
This one is
That's the race.
I've got the stupid thing.
When it goes, it might be on, but give it a bang. Right, to drive this vehicle, yeah, don't let it go. Right, explain to her. You've got that accelerator. You're only going to go slow and that's the brake. So you're going to try forward, but don't go through the wall. Right, I'll jump in front of you for you. So you're going to go forward then brake. So this girl, never driven this vehicle before. It's a very, very slow setting, so she can't run, well, she could run me over. I like to run in front of cars, but there you go, that's another issue. Come forward, please. By the way, this will speed up dramatically because it's an electric vehicle. Brake, 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 don't kill me. So basically, all these badges, by the way, are sponsorships because it costs a lot of money to build a vehicle like this. This would probably sell for about £2,500. There's that much technology on it. We've got motors, circuits, diagram circuits, you've got controllers, you've got switches, you've got relays. These are all the things you might do in physics. Does it sound familiar? Fuses. Push it back up. Let's pick on other victim. She looks good. Okay, we're going to swap you over. Right, she's coming from the race. Where's the helmet? What? No, that on. Oh, don't. Get in, get in. Put the seatbelts on. Are people starting to get a bit interested in radio, a bit of engineering going on? Physics going on, maybe? Do you think they are By the way, you've got to have mirrors because you've got to be able to see behind you because someone could be coming up to try and sidewind you or take over and cut you up. We get people cutting people up, you lose points for that. If you cheat, you lose points. You get people cut in front of you at 30 miles an hour. A couple of inches out. Right, explain what she's got to do, folks. Please don't go to the street.
I was just like forwarding it actually. So it's a bit more up. It was like 20, to be honest. Bit of YouTube live.
What's good about this
Anyone
car is
who's
it's
on
like one of my
subscribe
cars
to
that
Hillbilly
don't really
High
do
School can watch.
Right,
That's
please
that
go
computer
forward,
there.
but please brake. Don't forget, Dad's going to go near up to 40 miles an hour when you pull down. And you've got like loads of cars around you. There's 30 to 40 cars around you. No, she's fine. She'll be okay. Small people are good for this. Okay, back it up, back it up. We are building a new car. We are building a new car as we speak tonight. I'm building a new car. What you've got to do now on your piece of paper is draw a shape that you think would be good, aerodynamic, and name the car. This one's called Power Pack. Everyone hates the name, but name the car. And we will put on the school intranet all the names, and you've got to vote for the name of the car. That's the next thing. The question is, you're listening? You are on that piece of paper. On that piece of paper, draw a side view that's looking at the side of the car, looking like the side. Then give it a name. That's called Power Pack. The last car we had was called Hillbilly Flyer. So think of a name, a name. It can be anything. No rude ones. No rude ones.
I can't hold
We'll put them on the school international. Have people not got any pens, pencils, something to write with? Share the pencil.
Pause this for now, okay?
Yeah, that's fine, sir. That's all right.